What a day, guys. What a day. You're watching the crypto market melt like a butter. Yeah. And it feels really good because you use that local bounce as liquidity and took a ton of profits to the outside. Watch XRP here. At this local highs at 2.92, who the hell told you to take the profits and move out of the market? The majority did not. There was only one human being in the entire crypto market saying, take the profit, step out. This is exactly what's going to happen. And why? Because that is the history. If you think you're smarter than history, that's a huge mistake, guys. I put my entire reputation on the line to save you guys, because if I'm wrong, my career was over. But today, watch. If you want to buy back right now, you have 50% more XRP units if you did trust the scientific investor. Now, let's break each and everything down and understand. I told you this before. If you're watching whatever I posted for you guys, you already know why that's important and you already understand how that plays out. History, and especially the recent history of the same asset, is way more important than the structures, the fractals 5 years back. Why? Because you don't really have all those human beings who were back in the market at that time right now. They got rinsed, washed off. Now you have way more institutions, you have way more new guys entering into the market. As a content creator, at my end, I can see how many new individuals are entering into this market. Remember, a couple of days back, I dropped this video for you guys, right? And I told you what institutions are doing. This is about to happen. But again, the reach is for the hype. So you guys went with the hype, especially the SI family stood up. Now, think about this. We're now close to 1,600 members, getting through all the posts, all the videos I'm giving you guys. Now, trust me, as soon as everybody else is starting to say, oh, this is going down, the market would say, ha, I tricked you. Let me go back up. Welcome to the scientific investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Now watch, this chart was made back in Feb 17th. Now you got like 3 weeks after that. Now what happened? The price played the exact same pattern, whether that's the crypto market, the alt market, or the Bitcoin dominance. It's all in line with what we talked before. Now, what's changing in here? How can you reanalyze the market without emotions, without hype? Because keeping the hype out at this point is very important. Now think about this. At the all-time highs, when the price has been going up like this, and it showed you a double top like this, then it showed you I'm breaking to the downside. Who told you to buy the hell back into this asset? That's a huge decision. If I had a ton of XRP and I want to sell it in some exchange where I really don't have liquidity and I have an enormous reach, what would I do? Tell you guys to buy while selling at my end. That's a great job. Yeah, congrats. But now when you're in the market, it's time for you to look at this. It's time you that look at this seriously. Like, if you look at this monthly candle, the monthly candle close shows you something. There is going to be more volatility. Look at that wick. And that's just first 4 days of the month. Now, how can you make this a reasonable data set to make a reasonable decision, at least now, if you haven't done that before? Watch the MACD and its entire history. Watch the RSI and its entire history. Watch the moving average and its entire history. Why that matters? 60% of the smart money uses these 3 analytic tools. If you're using something else, which is out of the magic band, may the God bless you. But understand, the smart money needs to move the market. So if you are following the opposite, you get looted by the smart money. So what you have to do is just walk in that path. They are walking in front of you. You don't have to push the market. You just have to walk with the wind. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin weekly chart, watch where the RSI is. What did I tell you guys a week, 2, 3 back? When you see the RSI on a weekly drop below 46, you are going to see capitulation in the market. And right now, you're not watching the real capitulation. This is just a short-term dip because I think the whales are not done yet. This double top and its measured move is clean. It's clear. Just measure it for the sake of happiness, yeah? Because you sold at the top and you are looking at the market and smiling while it's melting down because everyone and their brothers were saying you are wrong. Now what happened? It met the exact measured move. Whoa, crazy, right? That's why I always say the higher time frame structure and its measured move supersede the lower time frame charts. If someone is picking the 4-hour, 12-hour chart and showing you the structure, saying, buy here, that's it, you're cooked. You need to understand that. Because if you don't, you will learn from your mistakes. And if you did those same mistakes in 2017 and 2021, how are you going to forgive yourself? Now that's why I say go back, zoom out, watch how the entire market played out. Microstructure, understand the market is a voting machine on a short term. It's very hard, people and their emotion, it's going to swing. But on the long term, it's a weighing machine. Now understand what weighs in more. Yeah, this is where you make the right judgment, the right decision. You're watching Bitcoin showing you enormous liquidity to the downside and to the upside. So who sold at the top? If you already saw what internet was showing you, this is the crypto market. Yeah, Bitcoin was bought like crazy by this guy, Michael Saylor. And think about this. Almost all of his position is in negative. And it's like $1 billion in negative. Now think about this. When you zoom out, is he buying the bottom or is he buying the top? Now, he has maybe 100 years to hold on to this asset and it really does not matter. But do you really have 100 years to hold on to this asset? If, as I was saying in the monthly and quarterly chart, this asset is roofing for the 3-cycle market and you're going down for ABC, God bless those guys. We're going to watch Bitcoin come back to $3,000, $10,000. Yeah, right now you'll call me stupid, for sure, for saying such a idiotic thing. But look at the monthly chart. Do you think there is zero odds for such a move? I don't. And that's why I say you need 40-50% dry powder. You have to watch through different segments of the market. Maybe there is a big chance you will drop. But first you go check the entire history of the asset. If you want to pick up the long-term charts, it's completely cool. And this is why at the local highs of this particular asset, the Doge, I was saying, guys, watch. What would you buy here when you can buy it at the lower price point? Now, where are you? You're very, very close to that lower price point. Now, do you really care about the 5% fluctuation? Now, it won't be 5% once you enter. It will be 5% or 10% from the local roof. Meaning, instead of 64, it can drop 70. Yeah? But for you, it may feel like a 10-15% drop. So you need to think about the macro frames. If not, the market is going to slap you and make you think on the macro frames. Now, observe this. This is one asset in the memcoin segment. And it is repeating its history of last 10 years again and again and again. So the market is clearly arguing if you watch this and you go against this, it's your mistake. Now, let's kind of say we are all stupid and we would like to learn from the market. So what's the average drop in Doge? Good. 50% there. Watch what the market did here. 55% there. Okay, Cool. What was the biggest drop like after one wave cycle was over? 85%. Now, does that mean this asset is about to come back down here? No, it's not. It may come down to the macro trend line, but the odds for that is low. Yeah, you have the average drop around 60%, and you have already done that drop. So think about it. The entire market is starting to melt down. A lot of assets which showed you heavy negative divergence is saying, I'm going down. But some of these assets are showing, I'm trying to make a bottom. So what would you decide? What would the decision look like? Whichever type of the decision you are making, you need to understand one thing. You should keep your emotions out. You should be a robo. Because understand, institutions are not trading manually. They have algorithms set based on last 10 years history of this asset class. And those algorithms, they don't have emotions. They can easily process these images in front of you. That's image processing algorithms. They can do that like this. And if your critical thinking ability is too small and too slow, think about it. Your cognitive ability is going to cost you. And that's exactly why I say be a part of the scientific investor family. We have 1,600 members are readily watching all of this happen at the right time. I mean, that matters hell more, because if you are not in here, you didn't see this coming. Believe me, you didn't see this coming. At the local highs, ooh, everyone was saying buy. Just the scientific investor family was saying, see, I'm closing my position here. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm stupid, but I believe in my judgments. And here we go. Now, before you jump out of the market, understand the market travels in one direction. And when it shows I'm trending higher, you should be trying to buy at a higher low, where it says I'm forming a higher low. Now remember, we put in that 5-wave structure here, the A, the B, the C. Now you're getting really, really close to it. Where would that reverse? I don't know. But wherever it does, I'm going to post that in the scientific investor family. So if you want to join, use the link in the description, jump on. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, I request you, pop that one. And if you haven't done any comments till this point and you took profit, I mean, that's not fair. If you took 5x, 10x, 15x up, when everybody and their brothers were saying, get into the market, I told you get out. And if you did, drop something in the comment section. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.